Guys, absolutely massive breaking news coming across the wire here. Christopher Columbus, potentially not Italian, according to a study. We got an article here from BBC. Columbus, probably Spanish and Jewish, study says. What the heck? Let's get into this. Famed explorer Christopher Columbus was likely Spanish and Jewish, according to a new genetic study conducted by Spanish scientists that aimed to shed light on a centuries-old mystery. Scientists believe the explorer, whose expedition across the Atlantic in 1492 changed the course of world history, was probably born in Western Europe, possibly in the city of Valencia. I've been to Valencia, nice city. They think he concealed his Jewish identity or converted to Catholicism to escape religious persecution. Study of DNA contradicts the traditional theory, which many historians had questioned that the explorer was from Italian from Genoa. Guys, this is absolutely devastating. Not devastating. This is fascinating stuff. Columbus led an expedition backed by Spain's Catholic monarchs seeking to establish a new route to Asia. Instead, reached the Caribbean. Arrival there was the beginning of a period of European contact with the Americas, which led to conquest and settlement and the deaths of many millions of indigenous people, to diseases and war. Guys, we've been blaming the Italians for this conquest for so long. It's actually not true. It's unbelievable. Countries have argued for, of course, he sailed on behalf of. Did he sail on behalf of Spain or was it Portugal? This story is getting absolutely wild. Countries have argued for years over the explorer's origin, with many claiming him as one of their own. There have been an estimated 25 conflicting theories of his birthplace, including Poland, Great Britain, Greece, Portugal, Hungary, and Scandinavia. Um, these new findings are based on more than 2 decades of research. He died in Valladolid in 1506, buried in the Caribbean in Hispaniola. They took DNA samples from the tomb and from bones of Columbus' son Hernando and his brother Diego. They're comparing it, we're cross-comparing it. The previously widely accepted theory was that Columbus was born in Genoa to the family of wool weavers, but they now believe he lived in Spain, likely Valencia, and that he was a Jew. My God, they think he did this to hide his background and avoid persecution. 300,000 practicing Jews lived in Spain before they, along with Muslims, were ordered to either convert to Catholicism or leave the country in 1490. I didn't know that, but it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. I knew there was the Muslim conflict there due to the proximity there with Africa. Was it Africa? Yeah. Announcing the study's results on television documented Columbus DNA, his true origin. Professor Lawrence said they were almost absolutely reliable. Guys, people of the world, we can now drop it. Everybody of Italian descent, whoever made a big deal about Columbus Day getting canceled, can shut up forever, forever and ever. There was there were protests that were nearly erupted in violence when they tried to take Columbus Day off the calendar as a holiday. Every Italian American, I'm from New Jersey, in the town absolutely lost their minds and marched on the the town hall. Um, so, I mean, what does this mean? Um, I don't know. It's an interesting historical tidbit. Um, we all thought that Columbus was an Italian guy, but it turns out that he was a Spanish Jew, you know. For what it's worth, that will change how people who identify as Jewish or Spanish to sort of think about their place in the global sphere in the new world and those things. But this is just pretty fascinating stuff. They're going to have to go back and rewrite some of the textbooks regarding Mr. Christopher Columbus and that. So let me know what you guys think. If this came as a shock to you, certainly interesting to me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.